There are places where time stands still, roads that vanish into the fog, houses no one remembers building, and voices that whisper when no one is there to listen. Tonight, you'll hear 3 stories that shaped American horror, 3 legends that have crossed generations and still haunt those who dare to tell them. This is Echoes in the Night. The year was 1817, deep in the Tennessee countryside. The Bell family lived peacefully on their small farm until something began to wake them every night. Knocking on the walls, footsteps in the attic, laughter echoing from inside the house. John Bell, the father, thought it was the wind, but the wind doesn't speak. And soon, a voice began to call their names. It claimed to be Kate, an invisible presence, and a vengeful. It screamed the names of each family member, slammed doors, pulled blankets from the beds. The daughter, Betsy, suffered the worst. She'd wake up gasping, feeling icy hands around her neck. Sometimes she'd find red marks she couldn't explain. Neighbors began hearing the voice, too. "I am the Bell Witch," it said. Some tried to confront it, but none of them ever slept peacefully again. Even today, in the hills of Adams, Tennessee, people say the cave near the old Bell farm still carries the echo of that laughter. And those who enter alone sometimes hear their own name whispered in the dark. Years later, somewhere along a lonely American highway, a woman was driving home late at night through the pouring rain. Headlights appeared behind her, bright and blinding. The car followed closely. Every few minutes, the driver behind her flashed their high beams. Once, twice, again. She tried to ignore it, but fear crept in. Why were they following her? She pressed harder on the gas, the car behind doing the same. Finally, she pulled into a gas station, desperate for safety. She ran to the attendant, trembling, begging for help. The man looked over her shoulder and froze. In the back seat of her car, crouched low, was a man holding a knife. The driver behind her wasn't chasing her. He was warning her. He flashed his lights every time he saw the killer raise the blade. She survived that night. But ever since, drivers across America still see headlights flashing behind them, and no one knows if it's a warning or if the danger's already inside. Three stories, three echoes of fear: the witch who spoke, the killer who hid, and the man with wings who watched. The years pass, the cities change, but fear never leaves. Because horror doesn't need a body, it just needs someone to listen. And now that you have, will you sleep tonight?